Gun control is particularly federal in terms of obtaining firearms. You have to go through the same sort of background checks here that you do in the States in order to obtain a firearm.
To obtain a firearm on Guam, you have to first get a firearms ID, which is given out by the Guam Police Department. GPD will conduct a background check that includes sending the applicant's fingerprints to the FBI. Anyone who has been convicted of a felony, who is under indictment of a felony, who has been adjudicated incompetent, who has been committed to any mental institution, who is under the age of 18, or has any misdemeanor of which a firearm was an element or factor of the offense, is not eligible for a firearm. To carry a concealed firearm, the process is much the same, except the Chief of Police has the final say on the approval.
I think the gun laws on Guam are very effective. They need to be properly enforced, and of course, in order to be law-abiding, you need to know what you're doing. And firearm safety and education are a big plus here on Guam as elsewhere. Our shooting club is active in that respect. We promote gun safety, firearms education, and so on. The most dangerous thing is a person with a weapon they don't know how to use, whether it's a sporting firearm or a golf club.
The shooter in the Connecticut massacre used two handguns, a Glock 9mm and a Sig Sauer 9mm. However, the most deadly and controversial of his weapons was the semi-automatic Bushmaster 223 rifle. It's often referred to as an assault rifle or AR-15 type of rifle. This type of weapon can be obtained and is sold on Guam just as it is in the States.
People take what they call the AR-15 platform, which was based on the M16 back in Vietnam days, and it's evolved since then, and firearms that look like M16s are available on Guam and elsewhere, but they are only semi-automatic. They're never fully auto.
This AR-15 type of semi-automatic rifle has been at the center of debates for years. Its opponents want it banned, but gun enthusiasts say it is just a tool.
Firearms can be misused here on Guam just as they can be anywhere else, and sometimes are. There's a very high proportion of gun owners and shooters, recreational shooters here on Guam compared to a lot of other places in the States. We have a very active shooting program here, both recreationally and hunting. There's a lot of folks that do it and do it very well. The problem is, of course, that most criminals get their guns criminally. This individual, as I understand it, stole these weapons from his mother, who owned them legally. I don't know whether she was a collector or exactly what it was, but nonetheless, anything can be misused. If you want to do damage, you can do it in a lot of different ways. It's unfortunate that it's tragic that this thing happened, and there's no excuse for it, but it's a people control issue more than it is a gun control issue.